Next item on the list, Epic is suing a former tester for leaking details of Fortnite Chapter 2. This is from Luke Plunkett over at Kotaku. It says Epic Games is in the process of suing a former tester for spoiling some of Fortnite's big Chapter 2 reveal secrets. As Polygon reports, Epic filed the suit last week in North Carolina, alleging that former tester Ronald Sykes, who had played loads of the Chapter 2 content back in September, began tweeting at other Fortnite players ahead of Epic's Black Hole event, leaking information like the ability to swim, along with showing an image of the game's new map. The basis of Epic's suit is that Sykes signed a non-disclosure agreement when he took the job, and that revealing all this information ahead of time broke that agreement. Quote, he did so at the expense of Epic and those in the Fortnite community who were anxiously awaiting the new season of Fortnite, only to have some of Epic's planned surprises spoiled by Sykes' leaks, end quote, the suit says, and then you can read the full statement. You gotta be really fucking dumb to think that you can get away with this. You have to be really fucking dumb to think that you can get away with going into a company, signing an NDA to test a product that is not just not released, but not yet announced, and then go out and talk about it and not have a reckoning come your way. And so, you know, I guess people can debate about the validity of NDAs, about, the marketing machine that are these giant ass video game companies. But all of that is moot when you sign your name to a dotted line saying, I promise not to do this. And then you come out and you do it. And this is not something, this isn't him signing an NDA about work conditions and coming out and saying, I'm breaking my NDA to bring to light the shitty conditions that Epic is making me work in. This isn't him breaking an NDA to talk about shitty pay, to say, oh, I had to sign an agreement to not talk about what I was getting paid, but they're paying, $5 an hour to these testers. It's not even minimum wage. This isn't that kind of story. This dude literally signed on to test a product before it was announced and released, and then turned around and talked about said product before it was announced or released. And you have to be really fucking dumb to think that that's a good idea. And people who are coming to the defense of Ronald Sykes and just saying, yeah, fuck Epic, what does it matter? They were going to reveal it anyway. Like, that is so fucking dumb. There is a level of professional decorum that you must have. And now Ronald Sykes is not going to be able to find any other work, not just in testing, but in any kind of games industry job because of this. And, a lot of people use testing as a stepping stone into some other thing in games. And so if he had aspirations of that, good luck. Good luck. You've sunk that ship at harbor. Like you're not even out to sea yet in it, and you fucking sunk it. You're only as good as your word is. And if you've signed on saying you're going to keep your mouth shut about something, you should keep your mouth shut about stuff. I work under NDAs where I am, and not that I work with any kind of product or service that you guys would care about, but, I work with clients who are like, hey, you can't talk about our data. You can't talk about our plans for the future. You can't share these internal training videos that you're making for us. And you have to respect that. You have to respect it. Now, what I don't like, the suit, document is huge, and so I think Kotaku is probably kind of strategically pulling a quote from here. I don't like this whole idea of, oh man, he did this at the expense of the excitement of the Fortnite community. The point being, you signed a document and you broke your word against this legal document, and we're going to make you pay for that. And I don't think that you have to make it about anything larger than that. I don't think anybody was like, oh man, Ronald Sykes fucking ruined Fortnite's announcement for me, and now I didn't get to experience it alongside everybody else. I say that, and as I'm saying it, I know good and well that there are people that say that because they've said it about E3 and stuff like that when leaks hit. But it's one thing to like have a reporter go in and unearth things and report on said facts. It's a whole other thing for somebody who works there to go out with their name attached to their Twitter account and tweet at people in the community. Like, it's just fucking dumb. I will go on the record of saying I think the secrecy in the gaming industry is not meant to serve the fan base in any way. It's completely done to serve the marketing arm of these companies. And so, like I said, I don't like the defense that it ruined it for someone in the Fortnite community who may be looking forward to this. But I do think that marketing is important for the long-term success of these companies. Marketing leads directly to your sales. And so, you know, those two things being related, it's important that a company can control their own marketing, control their own announcements, because they have a plan for how to maximize sales that ultimately allow these games and these companies to continue to exist. But yeah, if you're signing an NDA, don't be that guy. Like, if you get into an alpha for a game and it's like, hey, you're one of the testers in our alpha, we're interested in your feedback, but don't go posting videos of this on YouTube, just don't fucking do it. Like, there's no point. What's the point? They know it's you. They know who it is. And they are well within their rights to pursue a trial like this. So, pretty dumb. Dumb all around. Play stupid games, right? Win stupid prizes.